This is Chestburster, and this is Lobotomy Corporation. This is a part of a game franchise I really like, actually, the Project Moon franchise. They've made games like Library of Arena, Limbus Company, Lobotomy Corporation, and I like and have played all of their games. Am I the best at them? Not really. But I play them, I have fun with them, and that's all I really care about. I wanted to find a way to be different from Greenwave and Getcher, other than just editing style, I guess. So I thought playing a Project Moon game and making a silly little video about it would be really fun. Yeah, quick disclaimer about the game. There's going to be blood, death, suicide, murder, you know. If you're not really comfortable with that, that's perfectly fine. You can click off. It is going to be cartoon, like animated kind of. So it's not, I'm not going to show you gore on YouTube, don't worry. But just quick disclaimer in case you don't know the game that well. I'm going to be reading all of the text prompted to me. So the dialogue between characters, because there's no voice acting in this one, or voice acting for the main characters at least. If you don't want me to read in the next one, just make sure you tell me in the comments. I can just skip over all the dialogue and just choose abnormalities if you want me to. Because each abnormality gives you a small description and a title for you to make a choice on. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. 00303. Hello, X. So this is the format of it, and yeah, just character speaking. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. So please, have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. It's a pretty name for an AI, wouldn't you say so? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. What's really crazy is that this game came out in 2019 officially, I think. And it's crazy how applicable this is to nowadays, right? This game is really ahead of its time in so many different ways. And that's what I love about it. It's a very likable game. Very hard to hate, in my opinion. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? So, the game gives you two little text bubbles. I don't really think it changes anything besides like small dialogue choices. But for this, I'm going to be choosing anything that relates to the company because we like the company. We love the company. The company. The company. Could you inform me about the company? That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then, we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little, at every turn, for that is how our drill works. That is Tengen Toppa. That is Gurren Lagann. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon, compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. Manager! Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkuth, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. I'd also like to say that I might say some of the names differently from like other YouTubers. I'm sorry for that, I guess. I kind of just say it however I picture it when I like first played this. So like Malkuth. And I know in like Library of Arena there is voice acting, and a lot of these characters do appear in that game, but they're speaking a different language, so of course they're gonna say it differently. So like Netzach, you know. So yeah. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. Miss Angela. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. So, Gibber, of course she wants to meet me. Please step on me. What? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malkuth. I'm in charge of the control team. See? Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem sufferer, you know? I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction, or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you'll succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. Onomatopoeia time. I can't take it anymore, Manager. You're in there, right? Oh, I said it wrong. I'm sorry. My bad. I have to get out of here. Please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please. I don't want to be here. Let me out of here. Please. Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department. So I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this. Please. We'll just let her do it. I won't care. It's her department after all. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right. It must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually, Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about. No, please, Manager, please! Peak voice acting? Mission, you can do this. I'm not reading a lot. So, at the end of every day, you can choose to expand like one team, basically. And they don't really do all that much. Like, they can give you different missions, and if you complete the missions, you get like a small reward. Right now, I obviously only have the control team, so what nice choices, right? And each one has a different Sephiroth to it. You can probably just choose some based off how much you like them. Hello, Manager. Each day, you will need to expand one department. Are you ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities? Or you can just describe it for me. That's so fun. Memory repository imprinting. So that's basically like your save point, essentially. You can return to it at basically any time. And each day you get lob points. And lob points are, you can get new employees with it, and you can upgrade your current employees with it. So for this first employee, I'm going to increase their fortitude and prudence. So fortitude's like health, prudence is like their mental strength. It's the easiest way to think about it. There's also the manual, which like teaches you how to play the games and intricate details of the game. I don't really feel like reading through all of that because I read most of it, and it's so many. But this is the main part of the game. You get abnormalities, and you get little employees to deal with them. And yeah, so you get 4 different types of interaction with the employees. Each one is like different for each employee abnormality, basically. So like this one, because I've already like played the game, I know it likes attachment, which is a little purple one with hands. Each abnormality has like a favored, basically. I forgot what it's called. I'm just gonna say interaction because I just can't remember. But yeah, it makes it like a higher chance of getting the energy, which is the encephalon and the thing you're actually like working for. So there's a quota at the top, and you can see yourself getting positive and negative enkephalin. Positive helps you move on along your quota, and negative impacts your employee negatively. So for this guy, he'll like drain their mental health. Like that, I don't even think he does actually. He just like it's still negative. It impacts your mood result at the end. So that's moderate, I think it's called, is the yellow one, and you get unique enkephalin. I remember that. Unique enkephalin boxes, which help you buy different things for the abnormality. Like its name, how dangerous it is, random information about it, what it likes, what it doesn't like. And you just have to keep doing research on the abnormality. Why do I keep trying to say employee? I'm sorry. Right now, I don't have much of anything or other abnormalities, so it's just doing the same thing over and over again. You want to get your enkephalin and your understanding level higher so you can get ego weapons and ego armor. Yeah. Sorry, I got really stuck there. I swear I'm not illiterate. I swear I can explain things, but apparently not. And you can just watch your employees, like see what they want to say, what the notes are. And yeah, it's just mostly luck based, and you just go through it. You also have missions at the top there, which is like, yeah, it's a quest that gives you something at the end of the day and helps you progress with that specific Sephira. Very riveting gameplay, I know. It gets much more fun later on. You're just gonna sit here, watch. You can also take away the mission menu, which is fun. I'm only just now starting to notice that the screen's kind of cut off. Oh. I'll fix it in the next video if I make another one. That's weird. It's like a recording issue too, not even an editing issue. Wow. Because this is a voiceover, by the way. I think I have time to explain this now. When I tried to record another video for an hour, and I couldn't do it because my microphone doesn't work well if I'm recording it while playing the game. So yeah, that's the end of the first day. You get a ranking based on how many employees died to how many survived. So you get your survival rate. And yeah, how many like researches you did. Very entertaining, I know. At least the designs are cool. And then every day you get a new abnormality. Each one gives you a description just like the first one and a small title. And I'll read them all up. This, yeah, so they have a little description, see? I apparently really wanted to show you that. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. T0627. We can move on now. She was so talkative before, yet, in the end, loneliness was the only listener. 00112. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. F0552. So, I know a few of these abnormalities. I know those two, like, off the top of my head. But that one is my favorite out of the three. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? You can click. Bud. Me. Chestburster. You can click. Hello. Okay. Yeah. I'm really sorry this is a voiceover. I know, I don't like it very much either, but it's either, I've been, for the last like week, I've been troubleshooting with my mic, and I just gave up, so voiceover, yeah. I know, I'm sorry. No chestburster or bad chestburster, right? But I'm gonna pick build the future, because I don't want to face the future. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future, or they may shape it with purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is an innovative company. The harvesting technologies we have discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. It's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. In Romans 2, performative. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. There was a bit of confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually, I am in charge of the security in your office. However, it seems that I've failed to pay close enough attention to the Sephira meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now, imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. Really quick note, I love that. That goes so hard, and I stole that and put it in a campaign I'm writing. Oh, heck yes. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them. So we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything. Some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous. Like something within me is palpitating out of control. And it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me, little by little, at every turn of the drill. Complete 4 work processes with a good result. And then we upgrade control team. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control team? Department, I mean? Of course, because I have so many options, right? Loading. I cut the last one up. You guys have to see this one. After every assignment completed, you get one little utility, basically. So between them, the Joint Command one is honestly really good as well, but the fast forward one is just more useful for the video, because it just like, oh, that's weird. Because it's just like quick, it makes everything faster. It's nice. Hi, manager. Would you like to research this project? And then you get more lob points. Oh, hex yes. I think, though, I'm going to customize this one. It does cost a lob point just for something that's only appearance-wise, but who cares? It's cool. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I have a mission. And mission successful. This is Bong Bong. It's like, I don't know how it started actually, but it's like a running joke in the Project Moon community, like Library of Arena and Lobotomy Corporation stuff, that Bong Bong is like the employee. Just, I don't know why. I think it was a streamer, I want to say, but at the same time, Bong Bong was a name in the game. I don't know, actually. I really don't know. But I wanted to add Bong Bong because Bong Bong is funny, Bong Bong is love, Bong Bong is life. I have 2 employees now, and oh yeah, that one has an ego gift already, which is crazy. Which, like, yeah, it's not exceedingly rare. It's only like 5%, but after only three interactions, that's crazy. For the Welcher, the soda guys, the little crab prawns. Oh my god, I'm keeping all that in. For the little prawn dudes, they like instinct work, whilst the one sin and hundreds of good deeds likes attachment. And I have to try and get good. Good. And now I can get ego, weapons, and suits, which you can give to your employees, which like gives them resistances to certain like damage types. And then weapons let you deal a certain damage type. So there's 4, but only 2 of them really matter. There's black, there's red, white, black, and pale. Oh, that's a Quillpoth Mountain that. Quillpoth? Quillpoth, I think it said. Meltdown. It means I have to interact with one of my things. I'm all over the place because I'm so lost, dude. This is past me trying to figure out how to say the word. But there's 4 damage types: red, white, black, and pale. Right there, you can. Holy perfect timing. Red's like physical damage, white's like mental damage. Black is both, and pale is like percentile based. You didn't hear a thing. There's not a voice crack in sight. Pale is like percentile based. I think it's health damage. Yeah, but the weapons let you deal a certain damage type. So if you had an employee that was going crazy, you could hit him with a white weapon to make them stop going crazy, which is really cool. Yeah. So you can also pause time. Pausing time is super useful later on when you have to do like a bunch of meticulous things. As you can see, the little prawn dudes are, what's the word? Pulsating red. My thing wouldn't work here, so that's why I was freaking out. Yeah. So it gives me a timer, and I have to make an employee work on that thing during that timer, or else I don't know. I actually don't know what happens if you fail a Quillpoth Meltdown. I never actually failed one before. I am the best describer of video games that's ever described of video games. This is past me thinking I'm gonna read this. Is he stupid? Does he think? I'm not reading. I want to make you airball. We are 2 different people at this point. If you don't want me to make jokes like that, if you think that's stupid, that's very valid. I'll stop. I'll gladly stop. But at the same time, it's kind of fun. In the moment, it's fun. In the future, it's not really. And I bought 2 suits by accident. Now I'm freaking out because I didn't buy a weapon. Oh no. Poor chestburster. Another S? Freaking goated, man. No, I'm a chestburster, not a goat. Now for our next abnormality, which I will read. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. 00561. You can move on. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? 00192. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. F0483. So this is like a slam dunk like answer, like one of the wing beat, which is the thing you get from F0483. It's a really good ego weapon, so that's why I chose it. And also, it's just like super easy to manage. Speaking of managing, greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. And JoJo's. That happens in JoJo's. Sadly, I am not a mage, or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. Okay, cool, Angela. Thanks for telling us that. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was seeking kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity. To achieve spiritual maturity. You name it. Each wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? And since we're the psycho fans for the company, we wish for the company to prosper. Your future is determined by what you do at this moment. Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In our company, you will see things that cannot be seen, and you will feel things that cannot be felt. You shall do impossible things. Row, row, fight the power. May your wish be granted. Perhaps you will become the best manager I have seen yet. Probably not. Did you guys know that Jacksepticeye played this game? Because I didn't. I was on YouTube the other day, and I think I was watching... I don't know what I was watching, but I was watching something Project Moon. And I saw Jacksepticeye made a Lobotomy Corporation video. It was pretty old and like in the beta version of the game. But still, Jacksepticeye? This? So I thought it was really cool and wanted to mention that in my Lobotomy Corporation video. So, you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly, too. I had flaws, actually. Stop being a psychopath. You used the same word twice? Am I stupid? I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always full. It's always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. Malkuth, and this is past me figuring this out for the first time, like Gabriel has a G. I always have to check my list, or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me at all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as a Sephira of the control team. I know Lady Angela, worries about me from time to time. But I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. Now, Library of Arena makes kind of a nod back to this. This is very important, and I didn't catch it for a long time. So if I make a Library of Arena thing, which I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, remember that. Or just remember it now, because it's cool. It feels as if I wished for the same thing before, in some other place that wasn't the control team. Once again, past me is like, hey, check this out. Malkuth, please finish the report I requested by the end of today. I wonder why Angela would instantly shut that shit down. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AIs here, they're all unstable. With the exception of me. With the sole exception of Angela, of course. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Complete 8 work processes in containment units under Cleapol. Another day, another expansion. Yeah, we can think. And yeah, basically that's where this ends. This is where the actual gameplay ends. So, if you do want me to play Library of Arena, say so, I guess. Library of Arena is a card battler. It's really, really fun. I do have a lot more progress in that though, so I'm not sure if I want to get rid of all that. I'll see if I can get a new Steam account and then see if I can play through that. Assuming just getting more bodies to throw out the monsters. And yeah, that was my first genuine video. That was an introduction or stole by Greenwave. Thanks for sticking through this. I can't imagine this was... I mean, maybe you like this, maybe you hated this and had to push through it. I hope my reading wasn't too incompetent. I tried. It's what matters, right? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.